A prudent choice. Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Frostpunk. I have never played this game before, and as usual, you guys get to see my first reactions to starting it up even. So, let's go ahead and get this morning video going. While we wait for it to launch.
I'm here as well. Hello, everyone.
Yes, I am joined by the wing kit, Chim. Known to some as Chimel. And known to yet others as that damn Kitsune. And of course, let's not forget his colloquial name, Luxune. You know, it kind of seems fitting that this is the Martin video that comes up. Especially since the game does not seem to actually be starting up.
Hello, Nate Treader.
Oh, well, hello there, good boy. It's such a pleasure to have you here. A true pleasure, yes. There it goes. Maybe. Well, it's still on the taskbar. The joys of trying to give you guys the first look at stuff is when it breaks horribly on me.
Don't worry, they might forgive you one day.
Tales of our endeavors.
Oh hey, Alienware. I'm playing this on an Alienware laptop. Hey, Odd Socks, good to see you.
Just checking something for Zim.
Okay, well, I have no idea where to start with this. I guess a new home. I thought that was just the title, but apparently that's an actual thing.
First one you want to try out is most definitely A New Home, because that is the main story of the game.
There's a story to the game?
Yeah!
The eruptions of Mount Tambora and Krakatoa are thought to be amongst the causes of the Great Winter. Wall drills are a good alternative to sawmills. They provide more wood, and their source of wood doesn't run out. Wall drills?
We roam the still, cold world.
Oh, hey.
No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. They've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Well, all right then. That was an interesting start. I have started up Stream Raiders, by the way, so go place your troops. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. Hello, everybody! Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you all doing today?
I'm doing warm and toasty.
Alright, we need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay, great. How? Is that gonna be the kind of game this is?
Well, there's gonna be like tooltips showing up on the top left that should come unless you turn those off.
Okay, here we go. Camera controls, great. Okay, yes, controlling the camera works just like every other game.
You wanted it to tell you how to play?
Well,
I can
yeah.
also tell you how if you want. Oh, there's resources and workforce.
Resource management is crucial to the city's survival. You need coal to power the generator. Wood and steel are necessary for construction and research. Steam cores are a key part of advanced buildings. Raw food is used to prepare food rations in the cookhouse. Later in the game, more resource types may appear. What do you mean, may appear? They either do or they don't.
Well, you can choose
Options.
to make it appear.
Most buildings require you to assign people to work there. Certain buildings only employ engineers and others only employ workers. To assign people to work, click on a workplace and use the assignment panel. Ah, okay.
You can scroll down. Yep.
So I need to find coal.
I highly
Max.
recommend using the spacebar to pause while you're assigning stuff.
Why?
Because time's going. Time is valuable.
Yes, and they're running over to gather stuff.
If you hover over the bottom right, that's the number of people that you have available to work.
Ah. Prohibited? Oh, we have 15 children.
Jim's probably gonna make you sign the child labor law.
Yeah, I heard him bragging about that a lot.
It wasn't bragging, it was just talking. Though I'm not going to force a single decision in this game.
Okay, that is a cool effect on the side of the screen here, where it's frozen over like this.
Wait till you see the temperature dropping.
I mean, the temperature's already dropping a lot.
Well, I mean, if you take a look at the bar that's underneath your food, you can see the forecast of temperature drops, and you can hover over them to see how far it drops.
Oh, the temperature will drop significantly. 2 levels. That doesn't tell me the actual temperature, but okay.
Each level is minus 10 degrees.
Alright, so we are working on coal right now. And that is it. We have this nifty little hole that we are working in.
Hey, at least it's sheltered.
Oh yeah, it's a great place to live in when you're trying to survive from a situation like this. Absolutely. And I gotta say, the snow looks beautiful. As well as the way people are actually trudging through it, you know? Construction. You can speed up time by clicking the game speed buttons found to the left of the temperature at the top of the screen. Okay, yeah, I understand that.
You can also hotkey them as 1, 2, and 3, and spacebar.
Use the construction menu at the bottom of the screen to order construction or dismantling of buildings and streets. Only people who are not currently at work can build structures. Buildings inside the heat zone are warmer and provide better living and work conditions. To make the best use of the heat zone, buildings are placed on a radial grid. All buildings must be connected to the generator by a street in order to function. What is conditional placement? So this is our stockpile.
So conditional placement means if you're trying to build over something that you may need later.
Ah.
You can build buildings over frozen trees, but you won't be able to salvage those resources. The solid bars indicate basically even spacing. Or the thicker bars, sorry.
Okay.
So it's helpful to use those to work on spacing out your buildings for future planning.
Wait, what? Should I not have built those next to each other?
No, you can. It's just the thicker lines are useful for when you want to plan out where you want to build buildings in the future.
Oh.
Because each building is somewhat slightly bigger or smaller than the others. Most of them have the same pattern, but it's just different sizes.
So, can I just build a street between... Oh, I can.
Yeah, and buildings will tell you when they are not connected to the generator because they'll be marked with a, sorry, there's no street connected.
Okay. I have heard really good things about this game myself. I just haven't played it before now.
It's really good.
I've heard it's very difficult.
It's pretty difficult, yeah.
The generator is the heart of the city and the only source of heat in this frozen hole. You should turn it on as soon as you stockpile enough coal. The generator heats a circular zone around it, consuming at least 6 units of coal per hour. You can research generator upgrades that raise the heat output, expand the heat zone, and reduce coal usage. Cool. Oh, we got 456 coal already.
I was like,
Cool.
what? It's like, why don't you turn the generator on by now?
Well, I didn't know.
You got a temperature.
The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food. There will be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. What is this? Housing problem. No roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We'd better do something about it.
So, this is where you do promises. So if you fulfill your promise, you will get the benefits of, I think it's mostly hope. If you say you promise something, but you don't fulfill it, then you lose hope and increase discontent. So it's, do you think you have the resources to fulfill your promises or not?
Not really.
Because if you do, you get hope. If you don't, you lose hope and gain discontent.
I wish I could get out of this and look
Just say,
at...
I won't address this right now.
Yeah, but
yeah,
then
you can't.
I'll just do the some shelter. Okay. We need wood. We're gonna pull people off of this, put them on that. Coal is definitely important, but I think we only need 2 right now. Then again, I could be entirely wrong and dooming the entire city to extinction. Who knows?
No, your generator only needs 6 coal right now, so it's not really that power hungry.
I need...
Right now, you might want to just get food and shelter.
Yeah. We'll put 5 to work on that one. I can't actually build anything that needs food because... Or I can't build anything for food. Because, yeah.
Wood.
And I made a promise to build, you know...
3 houses. Or 3 tents.
Yeah. The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Good to know. Now, would you get back to work? Oh, it's negative 20 Celsius. I see. That is fucking
really
cold. Computer, what is negative 20 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
You could switch it to Fahrenheit if you want.
Minus 20 degrees Celsius is minus 4 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ah, minus 4 degrees. You know, it's actually been that cold around here the last few days. Really, Odd Socks? Odd Socks, I will bring that up when I go to do the Stream Raiders. That might be it, Zerda. I mean, it is kind of design that we've seen a little bit before, not much. And hey there, Orca, great to see you. The temperature inside a building depends on the power setting of the generator. If the building is in a heat zone, that building's insulation and the conditions outside. There are 6 temperature levels. Alright. Keeping homes and workplaces as warm as possible prevents people from falling ill. Some workplaces might become inoperative if the temperature falls too low. Okay, but how do I see this overlay they're talking about?
If you click the temperature, there's a little symbol underneath the temperature, or if you hit O,
Oh, there it
pulls
is.
up the overlay map.
Lovely. Why is nobody working?
It is currently free time. Work hours are between 8 a.m. and 16. Well,
What the hell is free time? I don't recall authorizing free time.
well, I mean, if you want, you could sign a law for working 24 hours. Speaking of laws, there's the book of laws there that gives different,
Yeah,
selections
I already
of
got
laws that you can
into
sign.
it. Emergency shift? Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand or the cost of at the cost of everything else, or die.
Free time is basically just the worker's ability to go get something to eat and sleep.
Fine. I suppose they can sleep. I'm gonna set some of my engineers to working on that. Illness and healthcare. Cold homes or workplaces cause people to get sick. Without proper care, they can become gravely ill and might die. The sick can be treated in medical posts, but the gravely ill need an infirmary to be treated. Until you build one, you can save their lives by signing one of 2 laws. The radical treatment law allows you to treat the gravely ill in medical posts, but some of them will be left as amputees. The sustain life law allows you to keep the gravely ill alive, but untreated, in medical posts or care houses indefinitely. Yeah. Lovely. Hi there, Killinov. I wish you could have stayed around longer, but we'll probably do some earlier streams of this as well. Okay, so... God damn it, free time lasts so long.
I mean, free time is only 8 hours.
So
Wait.
long!
Let me put it this way. When you were playing and I was talking about child labor and talked about them getting a break, Zim, not knowing it was about child labor, was like, they're mandated 10-second weekly break.
30-second weekly lunch breaks. The number of sick is rising, and we don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort could help us gather the necessary resources. Fine, I'll do the emergency shift.
You don't have to, but I mean.
A new law has passed.
How do I activate it? Ah, there it is. Oh god, that's a huge impact to discontent.
I mean, you're making people work 24 hours. How do you think that would feel?
Well, when it's literally life or death.
You got a hope and discontent at the top left to read through.
Oh. The city wakes up at about 6 a.m. when people have some free time until the work shift starts at 8 a.m. Unless there's construction work to do. After they finish their shift at 1800, they are free to help with construction again, which can keep them up well past midnight. You can extend the 10-hour work shift if you sign certain laws. Ah.
Make them work forever.
Okay.
It's a pretty slow game, but it's really funny because it's just watching your slow demise.
That's a lot of discontent.
I'm aware. I'm trying to gather the trees I need to provide shelter. There we go.
Keep in mind you also have a, you should probably get food instead of the houses first, because at least the houses you have 2 days to do it.
Too late.
I mean, you can cancel construction and get the resources back.
Too late. I mean, I don't have any free workers anyways. Okay, I got 5, actually. Besides, we're bringing in more wood. So we want the, hunter tent?
You want the cookhouse to be able to cook your raw food into food rations so that your people can actually eat it. And you need a hunter's hut to actually get more raw food.
Ah.
Also, just as a heads up, you have a temperature drop coming up in... I think that's a day and a half, so...
Fuck you!
Hmm?
Fuck you and your
Hostility.
temperature drop.
I didn't choose to make the temperature drop.
Yeah, we're doing alright on coal. At least, you know, for the time being.
I mean, I'm not really a tutor. I just have experience playing it. I'm not really telling him how to play. I'm just... If he has questions, he can just ask.
Yeah, he's not a tutor. He's just a random person that decided to pop in and tell me what to do, and also make
What?
the temperature rise or fall rather. Not Rise.
What?
It's very much all his fault that that cold spot is gonna come in.
I can confirm he told me that himself when he was joining the stream.
What? No.
I mean, he even sent me a message of him cackling at your demise.
Sir, people are questioning the need for so many emergency shifts. They understand that our situation requires hard work from everyone. But do we really have to rely on heroic effort so often? A break would be nice. Oh. Okay.
Sir, we're all outside dying, but we don't want to work while we die.
They haven't even completed one emergency shift yet. And they immediately started complaining about working too many emergency shifts. I like this radial system. I really like that. I'm not sure why, I just do. Welcome back, Wolfab. And yes, let's not forget what Odd Socks was pointing out. Eating without a table is the ultimate war crime.
I make people eat without a table in prison.
And you, sir, are a criminal. Hurry up and gather more wood.
I might be a criminal, but I'm just gonna have my psychopathic doctor take care of it.
Yeah, the one thing that I wish I could enjoy when I play it is just the graphics, but my computer can't handle the graphics, so...
Oh, the graphics are beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
They are so well done. So pretty. If only you could enjoy them. So now you get to live vicariously through me.
Yes, indeed.
I feel bad for you.
For me or Zim?
Yes.
I didn't even need an answer.
I knew what you were thinking. Medical post would be very useful, but it would remove all of the last of my space in this inner ring.
One thing is that buildings can actually stretch themselves out to past their normal size. So the medical post is actually the same size as the house, but because you can't fit another house or anything in that space, it stretches itself out to fill that space.
Oh. So I shouldn't build it here?
No, it's up to you.
I do not like answers like that.
I mean, this is just how, this is your first game. This is how you, how do I phrase it?
Oh, alright, Toshime. Have a good rest of your shift.
This is how you learn.
No, it's that everyone has a different way of building their city to make it work. There's no, like, right way. It just depends on how you deal with the situations that come up.
It's a wrong way. You can tell me.
No, there's not a wrong way.
You just said it's the wrong way.
Well, that's because you did it.
Ah, okay. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. We build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings.
Also, Chim,
How do I expand? How do I research this?
you go to the buildings, then you go to the tech page and you build a workshop.
Everyone feels relieved with a roof, even a flapping one over their head. Hope rises.
Yeah, and workshops can only equip engineers. Or, sorry, only engineers can work in workshops.
Ah.
But what's the
Here's
last
to
autumn scenario,
new
Jim, is
beginnings.
annoying because everything needs workers and your engineers are kind of just there.
Just get better.
Rainier! Ooh, a Martin! Hello and welcome! Thank you very much for that follow. Since the game is paused for the moment, I'm going to go run Stream Raiders and then bring up the Martin video that was requested earlier. Yes, Pokemon avatars. You can use, this command, there you go, to select yours. Some of them are locked to subscribers. It's just my way of saying thank you. And to begin the battle.
I'm surrounded by blood and fire.
Alright, the Archer's Scroll goes to Chim and the gold to Wofab. And it looks like Chim gets the most kills.
I murdered things! Yay!
Now to the Shifting Sands.
And to celebrate, Cad should now have an Umbreon little avatar. We're going to murder each other!
By the way, is it Kage or Cage? I'm assuming Kage. And now, Martin video. Number 141, which is the Martin Purr. A good choice, truly. A fine vintage, yes.
Oh, Sim, I'll be back. My phone's ringing.
Yes, Rainier! You can go down to the Cobalt Marts and request a Martin video to be brought up for 1,000 Cobalt Mox. For those that are new and are unfamiliar with these critters, this is a Martin, specifically a Sable. Sables being the variety of Martin native to Russia. This one is, his name is Billy, and he's just, you know, cuddling up, kneading, and purring. Martins actually have very long claws, mainly used for climbing, obviously, because they are tree noodles. But the claw, they have semi-retractable claws. No matter what, you're gonna see a little bit of their claws, but when they really extend them, they are long. Just like the Martins are long. Fun fact about the Martins, their paws are actually the same size as a fox, despite them being smaller than the fox overall. Let me find a particular video. At least I hope I have it downloaded. I'm looking for a particular one. One moment. I don't know if I have it. Oh no!
Please enjoy this Martin purring on hold tone.
When it's on hold, that's when it's barking.
Aha! Here it is. This one will give you a good view of the claws. Most of these videos are posted already in the Hourly Martins channel on Telegram that I run. Otherwise, the sources are all over the place. Like this one in particular comes from Russian_Sable on TikTok. There. Now you can see. Or it's in the upper corner now. There you go. This one is Uma. I run Hourly Martins. I started that up before they started Hourly Noodles, but that's another story altogether. I have better content. Alright, back to the game. It's just at Hourly Martins, all one word. Well, you know, for the tag on there. So this workshop is not going to be covered, is that right?
Yep, it's not going to be covered until you either research an expansion of the generator range or you research a Steam hub.
Where are all of my...
Here's another tip. You can hover your mouse over the bottom right to see where all your people are working.
Oh, I was clicking the wrong one. That would explain why I wasn't able to find it. Alright, we need some people working in here.
Also, the hunter's hut works in the evening instead of during the day.
Good to know.
Because they go out at night to hunt.
We'll send them off to work on that. We'll go ahead and do that. Add the rest to this. Okay, what do I want to... Oh my god, there is so much.
Yep.
What the hell am I supposed to even start with? And all of them require wood. Okay. I will have to wait.
Start off with what you're most lacking in. There's different ways of increasing resource acquisition. There's
I have no idea what
exploration.
I mean, I guess I'm lacking in wood.
And you can research Sawmill. Because the Sawmill you place next to all the frozen trees on the ground, and then they basically are wood piles.
I'm gonna reduce these to only 10 each. Coal is very important, but I think we're good on that. We'll put 2 people in here. Well, no, 3. Oh, there's an efficiency modifier.
The more people you have in it, the more efficient it is.
Really? I put all 15 in here and I get 93% efficiency?
Probably because one person's off eating. I don't know.
Day
One
night
person is-
cycle. Oh, wait, I already know this. Go ahead, Jim.
One person is just late for work, and Zim's the manager fucking flipping his shit because not everyone was on time.
Some buildings, such as the medical post or the workshop, require intense mental labor from the people employed there, and as such can only be staffed by engineers. Workers only provide manual labor. Children can't be employed at all initially. You can check your workforce distribution by clicking on the icon in the bottom right corner. Alright. The cookhouse prepares meals for people. It produces 2 food rations from 1 unit of raw food. Raw food is provided by hunters and hothouses, and is sometimes found by scouts during their exploration. When there are no food rations to be had, people will start eating raw food. Hunters leave the city to hunt in Frostland for food. They work from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. Initially, they bring up to 15 units of raw food from each hunt. Research upgrades to significantly increase hunt yield. Ah. Use the workshop to develop new buildings and improvements. You can boost research speed by building several workshops. Good to know. Research is grouped in tiers. You have to research a tier upgrade before you can start researching technology in that tier. Researching each topic costs resources and takes time. Good to know. Very good to know.
You can sign a new law.
Where the hell are these people going?
Those are the hunters, I believe. They just somehow magically get out of the pit. I never figured that out myself either.
Like, I could understand somewhat if they were somehow using this elevator thing. Even though it looks broken as hell.
Yeah, that's I think that's supposed to be an outpost depot. Or the scaffolding for one.
Look, they had to get down here some way, and thus that means there's a way up and down.
Remember, all they said is a consideration, so you don't necessarily have to if you don't want to.
What do you mean it's not healthy? Literally, we have sawdust in every meal. Almost every food out there has sawdust nowadays. Granted, they hide it under other names. I think it's like cellulose is one of them. But it's still technically just sawdust.
I mean, from the picture, it looks like you're just dumping that entire bowl of sawdust into the pan of soup.
So neither of these options will actually make our people happy.
Both of them are options for being able to get more food to your people. Either make them more filling or have more rations, but each time you eat causes discontent.
I don't like any of these laws. Do I have to enact any?
You don't have to enact any, but they can be helpful. Like, I think cemetery, fighting arena, and both of those don't have any downsides, and they have plus sides. I think child shelter also has a plus side.
Child shelter's downside, it keeps kids safe.
But you can later use them to help increase efficiency in either medical stations or workshops.
Work time. Get back to work.
People in treatment don't go to work until they are healed. This lowers the efficiency of their workplaces. Numerous sick absences can seriously affect your economy. To get ahead of this problem, provide adequate health care by opening enough facilities to treat all sick people quickly. Oh boy. We're gonna assign our engineers to this. Just because I need them to get to work. Do these piles ever run out?
Yes, they do. They have numbers on it that show how much resource they have left.
God fuck! We need to get going.
Which is why in your tech tree for researching, you can research different buildings that give the resources.
Where do I want to go?
Resource tabs. Top.
What is this?
So the things you see on the left side, those are research tiers, and in order to continue to the next tier of research, you have to research that tier.
So I need to research drawing boards first.
No, you need to research drawing boards to continue down the tech tree. All the tech starts at the very top.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and they all have lines going down as you progress through tech.
We'll go ahead and do that.
I'm just preemptively saying this, but this is a challenging game.
I am rather
Yeah.
noticing that. I think so.
Just want to make sure something didn't break in real life.
Okay, I don't care about that. Why do we have people hungry?
Probably because they're either working or building. There are food rations that you have, but they don't have the time to go eat yet, so that would go away.
It's almost like someone told them they have to work all day.
Or 18 or 14 hours a day instead of 10 hours a day.
Fine, I will turn that off.
No, you can keep it on. I'm just letting you know people's going to be hungry during the, 20-hour work shift.
Only 14.
Uh-huh.
I don't worry too much about the number of people that are hungry. The only time you want to worry about people hungry is when you don't have food rations.
Don't worry about starving people. They'll work it out.
Those three should provide enough housing for everybody.
You're such a good city builder, using wood to build streets when they're not needed. Just to make the city look nice.
I will yeet you out of the window.
Don't throw him out the window. There are worse things we can do.
Shifty eye.
Yay, we have faster gathering.
Though I'm not going to say the worst things because I wouldn't torture Night Trotter. And even if I did, he couldn't say anything.
It's so unfair.
What's unfair?
Well, I can't say it, because if I were to say it, I can't actually say it.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Oh, Zim, you can also build multiple workshops, which will give decreasing bonuses. The more workshops you build, the
Yeah,
less
I
bonus
read that
you
it's
get.
makes it better to build more.
Gotcha.
Thank you, though. And Odd Socks, I like that idea.
No.
We
No,
will
don't.
turn him into a Martin forever.
No!
Don't worry, Night Trotter. If he did that, I would make you eggs every day and he won't get any.
That is cruel and unusual punishment for no reason.
You're messing with my claim.
Kage, that's actually not true because you get 10% bonus per workshop above 4. I've had up to 7 in a single game.
Ooh, sorry, Kage. The temperature in the city is constantly changing. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next 5 days that is shown to the right of the temperature at the top of the screen. A thermometer icon indicates the direction of the temperature change. Hover the mouse over it for details. When it gets colder outside, the temperature inside buildings will drop as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer from the cold. To see the factors affecting temperature in a building, hover the mouse over the thermometer icon in its panel. Good to know. And it's about to drop even colder!
Yay!
Not yay!
But I like the cold.
No!
But, yeah.
But no!
But the cold is good. Have you ever tried just freezing yourself?
My hunters are actually going to gather food, right?
Yeah, they get food and they come back in the morning at 6 a.m. with the food.
Okay. Just making sure. Because it doesn't look like they came in with any yesterday.
Well, I mean, if you want to click on the Hunter's Hut, you can see the circle that goes around, which shows the amount of time it will take for them to get it all.
Do what?
If you click
Oh.
on the Hunter's Hut, yeah. Because it has that circle showing, like,
Up to 15 raw food? That's only 30 meals. That is not enough to feed everybody. By the way, guys, are you hearing static on the audio?
no.
Okay. Sorry to hear that you got a mid-roll ad. I wish I could turn those off.
Soup. I will have to admit, playing it for the first time is initially very confusing because you don't know all the different options you can do.
Just confused why people will get discontent over eating soup. Like,
Because it's basically just water.
soup is good. I love soup.
Watery soup? But watery soup? Like,
It says
where
nothing about watery soup.
Well, I guess it's like the difference between eating meat and eating soup.
You know what? We'll do this one. Sawdust.
Hear me.
Let me put it this way, Sim. It's not necessarily soup made to be soup. Imagine if I made hamburgers and then I threw them into water and turned that into a hamburger soup. It wouldn't really be normal soup made to be soup.
Yeah, that's actually the first time I've seen sawdust, because I usually go for soup because sawdust makes your people get sick when they eat it sometimes. So, the difference, it seems, is that soup gives 5 food rations per 2 food, while sawdust gives 6 food rations per 2. So more food, but has a chance of making your people sick from eating.
I went with the sawdust because it would not give constant discontent. Like, people can be healed. Now everybody in chat is criticizing me.
Oh, no, it's just... No, everyone's saying soup instead of sawdust.
Except that is literally what is done in real life!
Looking at it, there's not much added to it in real life, and when it's added in real life, it's supposed to be more of a preservative. So there's some, but there's not a lot. In this game, it looks like they're adding the sawdust not as a preservative, but as a
Fake
quote-unquote, yeah, like a healthy additive, basically. So it's not so much you have sawdust to keep the soup alive longer. The sawdust is just added substance, like eating paper.
Here we go, I think.
The temperature's about to drop further.
Yeah, people can be healed, but then people get sick from working as well. It piles up.
Well, Frosty's here. Work time. Get back to work.
Good God, it is, It really dropped bad.
Yeah, it is very cold. I hope you brought your medical insurance.
I love how the only building that's still livable is the hunter's hut, and nobody really does anything in there. Oh, crap. Generator overdrive? In extreme circumstances, the generator can be put into overdrive. This will increase the heat it provides, but also put the generator under stress. Keep an eye on the stress gauge. When it reaches 100%, the generator will explode! Great!
But yeah, it's a last resort heat source.
Oh, boy!
Fun, right?
Let's see what happens. I can turn it off if I need to, right? Right?
Yeah, you can turn it off if you need to.
Oh no! Things are being depleted! That is not good! Coal pile depleted! Oh, fudge muffin. Okay. That one's still got some stuff. Let's put everybody in there. That is steel, wood crates.
So, I'm playing Noita, which is what Night Eyes played yesterday, and I start a game, I walk into the game, and it's suddenly all on fire. I didn't touch a thing. It's just on fire.
Oh no, frostbite.
Oh, crap. Oh, I cannot enact a law right now.
But yeah, once your resource piles run out, or even before they run out, you can research different resource buildings for the different resources. For wood, you have the sawmills, which cut the frozen trees that you see in the ground,
Yeah.
which are also limited like the wood piles, or you can build a wall drill. You can just which makes
Sorry,
coal piles for you.
You cut out for a moment. What was that?
Later on, you can get a wall drill, which is basically drilling into the side of the crater for wood, which is infinite wood.
Ah, good to know.
You can also research a coal thumper, which makes coal piles for you. You still have to man it, of course. And there's also the coal mines, which also generate coal, which is infinite. Technically, the coal thumpers are infinite too, but you need people to collect the coal that it brings up.
Yeah, the coal thumpers are infinite, but lots of people have to go out to do it.
And finally there's the steel works, which, generate steel, which is also infinite.
What happened to you today, Blue Queen? We also have Chim with max troops, and that is it to give out.
Max troops, and I still only killed one thing.
Weak.
The Buster Scroll goes to Cicada. Congratulations. Oh, nice. I need to kill 5 flying units, so I'm going to hope that my archer does its job over there. That Sun Sentinel looks... Well, I guess that is bigger. I'll have to hope I can kill that. We'll see what happens. For now, back to the game.
Back to freezing with Zim.
That definitely sounds like an interesting job, Blue Queen. Oh, so I can build a gathering post and they just go out to the various piles and gather stuff.
Yep.
Instead of me having to assign them to each individual pile.
It's basically the benefits of working at the resource pile without being in the cold.
Oh, cool. I will definitely
Yeah,
grab one. What?
They have to be highlighted green in order for the gathering post to be able to collect from them.
None of them are highlighted green. Oh,
Well, you have a white
I
circle.
see. I see now.
And it's fine because gathering posts have some heating, some insulation to themselves. So, like, it's definitely better than working directly at the resource piles.
Yeah, but I can't actually reach the pile.
Then just build a street out to them.
just for the simple sake of a couple of piles that will deplete over time.
And then you can also deconstruct the building later for 70% of the resources you've used to build it.
I don't know if that would be, that worth it. No,
No?
I'll just go without.
Yep, it's up to you then. Different things work.
Yeah, I can
shall
see
be
that,
back.
Jaffer. Blue Queen, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
I really need to increase the range of this.
Why do people want to sit with you?
Because it's adorable when they do.
No.
Yeah. I guess we'll do radical treatment.
New law. A new law has passed.
You know, you're giving the same kind of emotional feelings that I got from when you were trying to get prawn arms from beneath Reaper Leviathans.
What do you mean?
It's like you just the upset and frustration of having to do it.
Yeah. Kinda accurate. I am not thrilled about this.
Remember, you can build streets way out past, you know, your central circle, depending on where you need buildings to be. Especially in, like, places like the steel mines, the coal mines, and the wall drills, because they have to be placed in certain locations.
I do know that, but I'm gonna wait until I actually get to that point.
Gotcha.
No point in starting it now. Why do I only have 5 available engineers? I don't know. Oh, the range setting is what I want. Okay.
Jaffer, the only problem with automatons is that it's very expensive to actually make one. They are good to have, but it takes a while before you can actually get one.
We have about a day's worth of food rations. That is not good. We need this technology to be done. Ugh.
I have yet to actually play an endless game, Jaffer.
What is an endless game?
There's a mode called Endless where it's basically you just play to survive. There's no end game. It's just see how long you can survive. This
There's
one
an
there is
end
an
game on this?
Yeah, this one there is a end point.
Oh, I did not know this.
It's the main story.
I'm not accustomed to games like this having a story.
Well, it's kind of a loose story, I would say. It's still mostly just a survival city management game.
Yeah, this isn't, a lot of this type of game does not usually have a story. So... This does go down, right?
Work time. Get
The Overdrive? Yes,
Yeah.
it does go down, but slower than going up.
Ah, there it goes. It went down a little bit.
It goes up faster than it goes down.
Good to know.
I'm honestly surprised that you haven't had more than 2 cases of frostbite considering your workers are working in freezing conditions.
I'm just that good.
Yeah, technically it is your story because it's just survival, but the story is how you choose to go through the game and survive. I guess the story that I was more thinking of was just the overall setting of the game.
At least we have a lot of hope. I feel like that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing to have high hope and low discontent.
We'll do that. Because those are some of those frozen trees you were talking about. Well, there's another case of frostbite.
The care house is pretty good because if you end up, since you chose radical treatment, if you end up having amputees, the care house can help house them for only half the food rations that they normally eat.
listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Well, I suppose I shall have to build that. Oh, we're out of steel now. But we have no available workers. You gave your people some much-needed respite from their endless work. Everyone's relieved. That wasn't much of a bonus.
A small hope, small hope.
That wasn't much! Okay, we're gonna pull 5 workers off of that and put them here.
Also, something that I don't know if this is true or not, but I think that if people are building stuff at night, they have a higher chance of becoming sick.
Literally cannot stop them from doing so. They just do it.
Yeah, I mean, you technically can get around it by not having some people work in the day and just have them building stuff, but that also takes away people that can be gathering resources for you.
Yeah.
Oh, your coal storage is full,
Time to rest, folks.
So what does that mean?
Out today.
which means that workers at your coal piles are just idling there because, coal's full.
Alright. I will reduce it to only, I'll do 7.
You also have the option of building resource storage. I forgot what it was called. Basically, just increasing your capacity to store resources of a specific type.
Sure, I'll do another medical post. Why not? Oh god, that wind. Oh, I guess we got our first amputee. People who become amputees will move to care houses, freeing up their homes for others to live in. Care house residents can't work but only eat half as much as others. If the Sustain Life law is signed, the gravely ill will also move to care houses. Okay. Good to know. People may become amputees as a result of serious frostbite, work accidents, or other mishaps, or after becoming gravely ill and being saved by radical treatment. The amputees can't work, but they still need to be housed and fed. Oh. Lovely. So can I see how many are amputees somewhere?
Yep, at the very bottom, just right next to the how many are being treated.
Ah, I got 1 amputee. What the hell is palliative care?
I don't know. Or,
Well,
sorry,
what
talking
good
to Jeff.
are you?
Palliative care is basically treating the gravely ill. Yeah, I don't have any bets on if Sim goes Order of Faith because he's not at that phase of the game yet. It's still a little bit a ways away.
Yeah, we don't even know if I'll make it that far yet.
No, I think you'll make it.
Alright, we'll build that there.
So, palliative care is end-of-life care, where you stay in a hospital until
Oh.
you die.
Do people actually have more children?
Nope.
Do the children at least grow up?
Nope.
Then what is the point of having all these children?
To be a burden on you, it's their family. They can either be in child shelters and then helping at medical or engineer facilities, or you can make them work. Depends on which law you sign.
Oh, well, if they can at least help at medical centers, then I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so then you would first sign the child shelters law and then later the medical education law.
Fortunately, I only have about a day left of food.
You can get more people into the colony by building the beacon and then, finding people outside.
I'm genuinely curious if it's possible to do a no beacon run.
I'd say more about that, but I don't want to spoil something that happens.
Oh no, I know story would be messed with, but it's something I've been considering for a while. Trying to do a no beacon run.
Where do I get the beacon?
Research and exploration industry.
Ooh, Steam Hub. That might be good to have. Oh, there's the beacon.
You're gonna need
Holy
35
crap,
steel to
we
build
are
it.
we are at 18 sec. We get the hothouse next. That should be a good food production, I hope.
Up to 30 per day, and I think it only needs 5 people to work it. By the way, Jaffer,
Yeah?
how do you heat your city usually?
I'll generally expand the center and then use steam hubs around the edge.
Huh. Because for me, I think I have, every single time I've played through it, I've never upgraded the range on the central generator.
There's two thoughts of that one. For me, coal generally isn't a problem because I go straight for the mine, and I generally end up running a bunch of automatons anyway, so I don't need to heat those outer areas.
Mm-hmm. But then again, I'm not. Have you played on hard difficulty? Because
I have managed to do a 0 death run on normal. That's about the peak of my achievement.
yeah, I tried playing all hard and I was drowning in discontent.
So I just got back. How's it going?
He's got 22 people sick now.
Uh-huh.
But the temperature just went up a little bit, so...
Some
Yeah, and you
good
can
and
put-
some bad.
You can put people in that medical post now because it's now warm enough to work in.
No, it's not. Oh, wait, yes it is. Aha! Where are
Running
all of my
overcharge.
engineers? Yes,
That's
I'm
all your
running
generators run
overcharge.
overdrive right now.
Yes, I'm aware. Where are my engineers?
You
I
put
have-
4 of them on the very right side. Is that a
There we go.
wood pile?
Yes. Yay, hope has risen. Now, would you let me put all of them in there? Thank you. I know where else to
But yeah,
stick
I
them.
had a... Oops, sorry.
Go ahead.
I had an embarrassing moment where I put sustain life, and then I had built 4 medical posts trying to treat all the sick I had, but I didn't realize that all 4 just had 20 gravely ill. So they were just sitting there while more people got sick, and I built the care house too late, and I was like, this game's a wipe. I had 40 people sick with 20 grave, like 40 people were gravely ill, and then I had another 40 or 50 people sick on top of that. Like over a third of my population I could not use.
You weren't quite at that cascade failure level yet, though. I think the worst I've ever seen was, and this was something I did, had like 200 sick and an additional 100 gravely ill on top of that.
Jeez.
I think the colony failed around 10 minutes after that.
Enough steel.
Gotta research the steelworks.
But I've got... Oh, I should have... They're pulling out of this thing. There we go. Now we can start it.
Also, I don't actually think I've ever used the hothouse yet. I've left that entire tree unused before.
Ow!
Huh?
How could you manage that? I am
I
struggling
build,
with
like-
food.
I build like 4 foragers' huts.
How do you man them all?
I find more people out in the wild to go man them, and then I also get the upgrade that reduces the amount of people you need by 5.
So he cheated.
No, I just managed. I was short on food for
Cut off his
quite a few
leg!
days. Like, sure, I was low on food and people were hungry, but at least they didn't starve.
Being smarter than Zim is
You did not come through for that.
How about now?
Yep, that works. Can hear you.
Chim.
We can hear you now. So those wood crates have been depleted. I'll move some of them to the steel here.
Believe it or not, normal is pretty lenient. It's tough, but it's pretty
The
lenient.
rest go there.
Although, Jaffer, I am kind of betting on order.
That would be my estimation as well.
The shift is ending.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, it's
We're
fine.
making bets on which way you'll jump. It's a trap.
Is it?
Well, you don't have any power upgrades to. You don't have the steam hub to heat the outer 2 houses you have, and you also
3.
don't have the upgrade to upgrade the range either.
I will be working on that very soon, though. My plan right now, get the hothouse researched.
Then build the hothouse to get food.
Yeah. But while I'm doing that, I was thinking going with Steam Hub.
But you also need 20 steel to build a single steam hub, and so you might want to. I don't know. You have steel. You still have steel piles, I think.
Yeah, I still got 2 of them, or 3. I still have a lot of steel spots. My biggest problem is the fact that I've got so many sick.
I mean, even if they're sick, they can still work.
Oh, I did not realize that. Alright, Stream Raiders!
Wait, actually, I'm not sure. I was always under the assumption that if they were sick, they were still able to sort of work, but if they're being treated, that means they're sick absentee.
Give me one moment.
In Stream Raiders, I had placed a rogue hoping to get flying units, and someone who placed a advanced rogue that was much faster took them all.
You know, Jaffer, I don't actually know. Can sick people still work? Because I do know for a fact that sick people in medical facilities don't work, but I don't know if sick people.
Sick people outside will work, but they'll work at reduced efficiency.
Ah, okay.
was replying to an artist for some upcoming stream art, which is posted in the supporters channel on the Discord for those that are, you know, supporters.
Sad face.
Sorry. It's one of their benefits. Alright, we got Wolffab with max troops, and that is it.
No, it's sad face because I would like to think that I'm a supporter, but...
Like financial. Like, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. It's still a support, it's just... It's for the financial backers to give them a little bit extra for that.
Yeah.
The Musketeer scrolls go to Wolffab. Congratulations. I am having a hell of a time killing flying units. I don't know why, but it's getting frustrating because I need to do so for some quests.
Maybe it's because all the rogues take them out. Something like that.
It probably is. Alright, everybody, go place your troops.
Is that for what I think it is, Zim? That art?
I don't know, what do you think it is?
In a particular game with an armored green protagonist?
Yes? We had to have something to go to after we finish with Diablo 3.
Makes sense.
Alright, let's go very fast through the nighttime. We are down to only 60 rations. This is not good. This is not good at all!
You could sign a new law. Yeah, Jaffer, I think one time I did child shelter and engineer apprentice, and I was able to research pretty much every single tree, and then completely ignoring the hothouse and the range upgrade for the generator.
Oh, Sim, I got a new skin in Stream Raiders. I'm going to place it by your Musketeer.
So, if I go with the child shelters, can I then get the medical apprentices and such?
Yes.
Okay.
If you choose child labor, the other path opens up.
Okay. Medical apprentices is a good thing. I will like that. Huh! That fits perfectly into this space. Neat.
Can't wait to see you try the other scenarios we said.
What other scenarios?
If I remember correctly, there are a total of 6 different scenarios, this one being the main scenario, but there are 5 others.
Oh,
Basically, different stories for each.
Yeah, and each of them have slightly different gimmicks. They follow the same, play, but all of them have different additional mechanics to them.
we're gonna put one of those over to here. The child shelter is ready and the children are safe inside. People can work without worrying that something will happen to their kids. Yay!
Fall of Winterhome was pretty depressing.
They all are pretty depressing.
Well, no,
Even
but
the
Fall of
music is depressing.
I mean, this is made by the same people who did this War of Mine.
To be honest, I haven't actually tried the Arcs or the Refugees yet. I plan to, but Fall of Winterhome was just very depressing to start off.
Speaking
End
of that,
to
Zim,
end.
have you
Yay!
did this War of Mine?
I have not. We're gonna go with the generator range upgrade first, instead of the steam hub, because I think
So, steam hubs use more coal. Generator range upgrade also uses more coal.
okay.
There's debates about which is more efficient. I like the range upgrade because the range upgrade also increases the range of steam hubs. Other people think the range upgrade is useless and you can do it just with steam hubs.
Jaffer, the range upgrade does not affect the steam hub range, I'm pretty sure.
It does.
It does? Because you have to upgrade the steam hub range separately.
Yeah, there is a separate steam hub range upgrade, but either way,
I thought you couldn't upgrade steam hub range unless you.
No, it only extends the range of the generator itself. It does not. The steam hub has its own range upgrade.
Oh. Shows how much I pay attention to those ones when I just max everything. What do you mean you're at maximum power and maximum range?
I'm okay with just upgrading the generator for right now, though. Because the generator will hit a lot more space than the hub. Or than
the single
just,
hub.
Yeah. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. Yay! Though we now have 3 amputees and only 11 people being treated, with 23 sick. Fuck!
I mean, those 23 are still working, at least.
So is this number the amount of them that are not being treated right now, or does it include the ones being treated?
Not being treated.
Oh.
So you technically have 34 people that are sick.
Oh, fuck! That's not good.
You should probably get a beacon so that you can get more people.
Yeah, I probably should. First things first, though, I need to get the range up. Oh, wait, I need to build the hothouse. That is kind of important. Where do I get steam cores from?
Steam cores can be found in the world when you explore.
After you've built the beacon.
Oh. Well, good to know. I'm gonna need to build a street over here. Hurry up and build that street.
Rush, 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 rush.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Maybe you have that many people sick because they've been eating sawdust in their meals.
Well, as soon as the hothouse is finished, we have just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just telling you what we just told you, that you have to find steam cores out in expeditions.
Oh boy. Okay, I'll open another medical post, I suppose. There. Go build it, and I will staff it with a single person.
I think you have to staff it with 2. Either,
Oh.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
blame Chim.
I'm literally not even talking.
Precisely.
They need to hear your soothing voice.
But then I just get blamed for other things.
I really, really want to say something, but I don't know if I should or not.
Okay, so we can do engineer apprentices or medic apprentices. I feel like medic ones might be more helpful.
In the long term, the medics will be more helpful. In the short term, the engineers will be more helpful, but they become useless in the long term once you research everything.
True, but you usually get to a point where you don't have the time to research everything. It really depends on how you plan to deal with situations. Do you want to have faster access to research, or do you want to have better healing? It's basically the debate.
I'm good with the medicine. Move one from each to here.
Well, you're managing your discontent and hope pretty well.
I noticed that I've been managing to do that. I wasn't sure if that was easy or not.
Yeah, in the beginning, it's pretty decent. I mean, it's relatively easy in the beginning, yeah.
A note was left for the doctor who performed the amputation on the frightened patient. It reads, "Thank you. I was in terrible pain and blinded by fear, and my choice would have doomed me. I may be without a limb now, but I'll live." Aww. I'm glad you're happy I chopped off your leg.
Out of curiosity, do you have the prosthetics law signed yet?
No.
Okay. So,
I don't
Chim.
have factories yet.
So Chim.
Nope, not listening.
Fine.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Hey, the generator range is upgraded. What is this?
Heaters basically are individual toggles on buildings that you can use to raise that specific building by one.
I think I'm going to move... because food is kind of more important to me than... well, no. We want to keep coal coming in. We're going to do none here for now. Put several of them there. And then the rest over here. Okay, so now we have a range increase. Woo! Now more buildings are livable. You know, up until the temperature drops again.
In 2 days.
At the least, my overdrive is finished, so, you know, that'll be good to go.
Chim, if it's something that I said that's you not wanting to speak, I'm sorry.
You're good.
What happens if I max out my hope?
It just stays maxed.
Cool.
There's absolutely no downside to having 100% hope and 0% discontent.
But there's no benefit to it.
There's not really any benefit to it either. But it's just good to have high hope.
Yeah, I suppose. No, it wasn't the arm. It was the leg, Wolfab.
You know, this kind of reminds me of our game on Sunday when you're happy. You were laughing to see Timber's arm and leg get injured.
Well, I was mostly laughing there because, you know, he did it to himself in a very literal sense.
Yes.
we're gonna speed up the game time.
It's so fun watching people trudge through the snow.
It really is. Well, we're starting to get some food in. I'm still worried about the amount, but we're good for right now. Once this is finished, we will build the beacon. I think we've got enough. Yeah, we got enough resources for that.
Just as a heads up, the beacon does not need to be heated, so you can set it as far away from any heat source as you want, because it doesn't have people working or living in it.
Oh, I kind of was assuming it would be attached to the generator or something. Good to know.
Beacon can be placed anywhere, because, you know, no one's working there.
I would be fine if he cut off my arm, Woof.
That's not good. You have 16 people sick, 2 of them gravely ill.
Yeah, but they're being treated. Slowly. Somewhat.
Yeah. I don't need an arm.
If I had to pick a limb to lose, it would be my left leg.
That's only because your foot gives you problems.
I mean, it's the right foot that gives me the most problems.
Well, the joke is over. It's dead.
Well, I mean, if I lose my left leg, I could still drive. I still have my hands to do everything. Prosthetics are really good nowadays. And, you know, I don't think I'd face that much of a impact on my life from losing my left. I mean, yeah, it would definitely be an impact. Don't get me wrong there. But not as much as, say, losing a arm or my right leg or something. Like, technically I could probably learn how to drive with my left foot, but I don't really want to.
I just don't care if I lose an arm.
Okay. Let's see, what are we going to research next? You know, I think Steam Hubs might be a good research to go... Well, no. Resources. Coal mining. We want that... Oh, that requires a steam core.
Coal thumpers, because then you build a gathering post around them.
Good idea. A beacon!
Don't forget Q and E for rotation.
There's a rotate?
Yeah, Q and E.
Oh, to rotate my camera. I was like, what are you talking about? Why would I want to rotate the frickin' ball, beacon, balloon thing? Wait, why are a bunch of people not working in there now?
They were sick and they had to be treated.
Oh. Wait, why is the efficiency on this at 0 now?
because they're sick.
But I have 6 people set to work there.
If you click on workers, you can see where they are. Like, if you click on the pile, then click on workers.
Oh, they're randomly going to build instead of working here. Why?
Roads.
So streets take priority over everything?
Apparently.
Good to know.
I mean, I never knew that for sure either. I just thought it was weird when people... That's why I just only build streets at night. Or I try to build only streets at night.
Well, there's no going back from those being built, so I guess we'll just have
You
to
can
live with it.
deconstruct. You can deconstruct streets.
We need more coal. We've only got about 2 days left. I mean, some might consider a nose to be a limb. I personally wouldn't.
Doesn't your head count as a limb?
Okay, yeah. I guess the whole head would be considered a limb by technicality. So this is producing 2.1 food per hour. Oh, and we have nobody working in the cookhouse suddenly.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
No! Don't hit the shift! I need the cookhouse!
You might want to get that beacon up as soon as possible. Considering right now, 8 people can't actually do anything right now, so you lost 1/10 of your working population.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. We're gonna go with medical post upgrades. I'll let the discontent increase. I don't have much other choice here.
Do you have overcrowding signed?
No?
I'm wondering how you have 20 people being treated when you only have 3 medical posts. That's what I thought was strange.
Might be that it's counting the care house.
Maybe. Oh, maybe with the care house that there's 5 greatly ill.
There's a lot in the care house. In fact, it's filled.
Well,
Everything's going wrong. So 3 medical posts can treat 30 people. That's what Kage says.
well, with overcrowding, yeah, but it causes discontent when that space is used.
Oh my god, everything is going wrong. Horribly, horribly wrong.
No, you're doing okay for now.
Everything's going wrong!
No, it isn't.
We're gonna do that. We need more wood. Bad. And we need more food, even worse. Alright, let's get Stream Raiders.
Kage, I think you're thinking of the infirmary. I'm positive that medical post at its base is only 5 beds. You can get overcrowding, which goes up to 10, or you can get the infirmary, which is a separate building, which then has 10 spaces by base, or 20 with overcrowding.
Ooh! I killed an epic unit! Yes! The gold goes to Chim and Wolffab. Congratulations. I still need to kill more flying units. But we got 13 days to do this.
Good night, Trano.
Oh, have a good night, Trano. Thanks for coming by. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this to do as well. Alright, go place your troops, everyone. And this will be our last battle for the evening. You know, I really like the design that Mary went with on this border. It looks nice. Granted, most of it is, you know, covered up, but still. We only have about a day's worth of coal left. But we also really need to get more wood. Because we can't build the beacon without enough wood.
You do have a sawmill that's built, that's just not being manned.
wanted to use up these wood crates, but yeah, I think I'm gonna use that.
Wrap up well. Frosty's here.
And now everything is even colder. Fudge muffin.
Brr.
Thankfully, nothing is actually freezing yet. Oh wait, this coal mine is.
Back to work.
At least you're avoiding the problem that I usually have, which is I usually end up with the cookhouse being too cold to operate, so I had to immediately go for heaters or a steam hub to get it warm to actually cook food.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, the cookhouse needs to be at least chilly to work.
Oh.
But you don't have that problem because you set it within the range of your generator at the very start, so.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Space economy.
Our food rations are doing terrible, but I think I'm gonna switch it over to just standard meals anyways.
I think that one person's sick that you set.
Well, now I've fixed it. With 2 people in there.
You can check where people are with just workers. Just if you click the building and click the workers tab.
Yeah, where are... Oh, they're all in treatment? I need to get people working in there. Okay, you all go there. We need more coal. We have less than a day worth of coal left. You pull out of that. Put them both in there.
So given that that's the last stream reader for the night, I'm guessing you're going to be wrapping up soon?
After that, yeah. We still got about 20 minutes.
Not enough to reach that cold? I don't know.
We're doing an emergency shift here. Sorry, people. I know you're gonna be unhappy about that, but we are kind of in dire need of more coal. It's either that or you freeze.
I mean, it's either freeze or freeze. Choose which freeze you want.
Fair.
You can either freeze with everyone or freeze saving everyone.
Uh, and that coal pile is... Okay, there's another one over here still. Whew. I was very worried. Yay! Sick people recover faster. We're not gonna bother researching it. Well, actually, yes, we... No, because we use that for... We need a steam core. We need wood. Pull you all out of that. Put you in there. We're gonna do sawdust meals. Why not?
Off the top of my head, you can sign the prosthetics law, which doesn't have any downsides to signing it. Or you can do that. The tree edge.
Hear me. New law in the city.
I mean, you put two amputees together, they could at least do something. You know, one's missing a leg, they're missing two legs, or they're each missing a leg, that's fine. Just strap them together and they walk as if, you know, one person.
You know, I just had a thought. Considering you have 36 people sick, which is like half your population, triage could be a resort that you can have to use to instantly heal them, half of them.
Right now, my biggest problem is the fact that I'm almost out of coal. My people are not gathering enough. Probably because most of them are in treat. Yeah, most of them are in treatment. Which means I can't do a thing about it. We are going to run out of coal, and people are going to freeze to death.
You can lower the range to only 1 instead of 2. Of course, that's going to start making people cold, and the medical posts won't be able to operate there. But it's a way to help save a bit on coal.
Except that,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is the downsides. The medical posts can't operate.
and neither can my food production.
But you just need to last the night, and the day will get warmer.
insane.
I don't know. That was just a recommendation considering the amount of coal you had.
Just the problem of food at this point as well. Things were going well until I started running out of coal. Like, I guess we've got enough food now, but... as soon as this generator runs out, we are in a lot of trouble. Crap. Well, these things are heating up a little bit. It's gone from negative 40 Celsius to negative 30. Yay!
So if you take a look in the media sharing channel, you can see my city, or my settlement.
I will have
Frostpunk.
I will have to check that later. Because... yeah. We are going to be able to bring in 7 coal per hour. So we are very barely keeping the generator running.
At least for the day.
At least for the day.
At the night.
So if you click on your economy, what's your current coal per day input?
Plus 70 per day, minus 144 per day.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
not going to last.
Oh, Jaffer, your houses are really organized.
I may or may not have spent far too long on this settlement.
With how you said that, Night Trotter, and with how Jaffer kind of chuckled, I can't tell if his houses are actually organized or not.
Oh no, they are. I did a lot of dismantling and and putting back together.
So, despite the generator being off, somehow a lot of the buildings are only chilly. I have no idea how. I guess we can do this. I'm gonna try and find a way to survive. I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Move! Time to get to work.
Yeah, guys, get to work, please. If you want to live. Well, we're up to 11 amputees. 30 that are still being treated. Definitely will not go with the sawdust option again. May give more food, but I'm pretty sure that most of the sick are coming from the food.
But sawdust doesn't make people sick.
I just hope this thumper actually brings the coal up near the gathering post.
It puts
They
it on the
should bring the car
outside.
up right next to it.
Okay. So it should be... and then it pops up on the other side of the thumper from the gathering post?
No, it's just directly opposite the generator.
Oh, okay. So it will be within range of the gathering post. Excellent.
Well, we got another 2 days before that happens.
Before what happens?
The temperature dropping again.
Oh, God. Why?
Amongst other stuff, so.
I was a field surgeon in the Boer War and worked with the Royal Society to reduce the rate of limb loss in army hospitals. I believe I can devise a method that will cut the number of amputations during radical treatment. Sure. Mostly because I need less amputees. Oh, I can? Good to know. Why is this not working? Okay. 2 of them are building. Great. And by great, I mean not.
Oh wow, I didn't expect the sarcasm.
There we go.
Work day ends. It's off time.
The generator's off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if you don't at least turn it on for the night. I don't think I even have the coal to do it for the night.
There's always the option of triage.
You know what? Why not?
A new law has passed.
6 of our people died?
That's triage.
No!
I mean, you had 30 people being treated at the same time. At least you now have a bit more workers to use instead of being in treatment.
I suppose so. Yeah, I'm gonna call this game a scrap after I'm done with this.
A scrap?
Say, basically, next time I play, I'm gonna be restarting.
Ah, but we are almost to the good part.
What good part?
Well, you'll see it.
No, because I'm going to cancel this game afterwards.
Well, you'll see it in a day. This is what, like, you'll see in a day what me and Jaffer were talking about.
Time to get to work.
I don't know if you want to see that.
But the plus side to this is that you understand the basic and general mechanics of the game now, so you know partially what to expect.
No, I don't. I will definitely be losing a lot.
I believe in your ability to not lose.
Well, that makes one of us.
I know he can lose. The question is when.
Thanks, Jim.
You're welcome. I'm supporting you by picking your side, right? Did you ever go place a character in Stream Raiders in a random spot and then it's like someone else placed one here?
Yeah, I've had that happen to me a couple times.
And I don't mean a good spot. I mean like a random ass. Oh, I'm gonna put this in the middle of nowhere, and the game's like, nope, someone thought of it before you.
Alright. Honestly, I probably could salvage this game, this playthrough, but I don't really want to.
Just wait a day, and then you will not. You will say that you change your mind.
Oh?
Yeah, just wait a day.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Alright, I guess we'll try and keep this heated for 2 days.
Well, none of them are livable right now.
Yeah.
Well, you do know that the temperature's dropping 1 level in half a day, so that promise is just going to be immediately broken. Woo!
Oh, right. I guess that's true.
Woo!
Alright, it's the next day now. What horrible thing am I waiting for?
Should be. To be honest, if you didn't build a beacon, I'm not exactly sure if it does happen or not.
Okay, just tell me what it is.
Just wait for the temperature drop and then just like work before it should start before work day.
If it doesn't happen, you can see it next time you play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Jaffer, I think that answers your question. Maybe.
Hmm?
Whether or not you can beat the game without building a beacon.
Hmm.
I don't think that it progresses unless you build a beacon. So I suppose that would have to wait until next time. Next time you play.
If I play again.
Oh.
We'll have to see.
I think Frostpunk's a good game.
Yeah,
It's
I would say it's
challenging.
it's a good game, it's just
It's
I'm
challenging.
running into a lot of problems. Oh!
Oh, never mind.
Search for other cities. Man from Winterhome. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said that he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone's dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Oh.
This is the event that we were talking about.
Though, depending on if you find the city or not, I believe it's a little different.
Yeah. So this is what me and Jaffa were talking about, betting on whether or not you would pick Order and Discipline or Faith and Spiritual.
I didn't really look at that, because we are done with this for tonight. Ugh. I will have to try this again, because, yeah. This was a very bad first attempt.
From what I...
Yeah,
That
for a
bad,
first
Dusty.
attempt, it was pretty good.
If you say so.
Did I just see a bomber explode and not kill anyone?
A buster? Probably.
Yeah, a buster.
Do you like my epic unit, Sim?
I didn't look.
It's purple.
Sorry, I just didn't look. I was getting things closed down. We have nobody for crowns. The bomber scroll goes to Wolffab. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us this evening for Frostpunk. I will be back tomorrow with more streaming. Do check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those things there on the website as well as down in the description below. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of all of you that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really could not do it without your support. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. Do check out our Patreon over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. I am streaming full-time, and I cannot continue to do so without your support. Do remember also that a lot of our older merchandise is going away. So check out our website, zgfgaming.com/shop. All of that merchandise in there. Some of it will stick around, but most of it is going away. So go grab it now if you want it. Otherwise, you may not be able to. It's going away on March 1st. We do have a coupon code, merch transition, you can use for 15% off. But for now, thank you for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu. Ugh.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
I'm sorry to hear that, Kage.